Hello, everyone. It's Jack's Gaming. Now, before we begin this one, I accidentally had live chat on, and it wasn't meant to be on. So I accidentally pressed it, and it yeah, I didn't know that it was on. So I had to delete that one, and I've had to redo all this one again, put everything back in, and live chat is now off. So it doesn't take too long, but we are live for the next unboxing. So this is this is 4 out of 7. So yeah, there's still a lot left to go today. So what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to check the other ones and see if the live chat's not on, and if it's not on, then we don't have to delete those ones, and then we don't have to redo all the time again, which is all right. I didn't realise. I thought I turned it off. Like, I thought all this time I turned it off, but it turned out that I left it on for some reason. So I am going to have to double check those ones, and before we do start them. And yeah. Anyway, welcome back. This is another live stream unboxing, and in this unboxing we are going to be doing this, and this is my PlayStation 5 camera. So yeah, the reason why that I wanted one of these is because that when I got my PlayStation 5 last Christmas, you know, the one before, it didn't come with any bundles. It didn't come with any bundles, such as accessory things. It didn't come with any of them. And I was gutted that I didn't get a PlayStation 5 camera with my PlayStation 5 when I got it last year. And I had to wait pretty much a whole year for not having a camera. But now I've finally got a camera. So this is to go with my PlayStation 5. When I fully set up my PS5, when I will be fully setting it up, I will add this camera to it, and then it'll be with us. So yeah, it's a PlayStation 5 camera, so it's to go with my actual PlayStation 5, and it's quite a decent camera, isn't it? As well, I think it's pretty cool. So yeah, so I'll be able to do like live streaming and videoing with us, which will be really cool. Probably most of it will probably be for streaming, probably, because yeah, you can actually live stream on the PlayStation 5, which is pretty cool. So in the future, I'll definitely be I definitely will be live streaming on my on that, and definitely using this camera will definitely be up there. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that is that. Right, let's go unboxing. Okay, here we go. Right, we are in. And there we are. Look at that. So there's the camera. And there is the the cable. We've got instructions, I'm assuming, in here as well. Yep, instructions. And that is it, I believe. Yep, it says that's it. That's it, we're done. So, this is what the camera looks like. Pretty decent camera, actually. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool, decent camera. Let's take a look at it. Oh, look at that. That's actually really cool, isn't it? So yeah, there it is. My camera for the PlayStation 5. Wow. Yeah, so just to let new people know that I do have a PlayStation 5. I know people will probably be thinking that I bought this because I ain't got a PlayStation 5. No, I do actually have one. Okay, so I wouldn't buy one of these if you don't have a PlayStation 5. Just to let you know. But no, I do have one. I do have one. So yeah. So yeah. So this is the camera itself, which looks pretty cool. Oh, it opens like that. Kind of reminds me of my my webcam. It opens up like that, look. Like that. That's really cool. I'm hoping there'll be some more features on it, but hopefully there will be. Right, let's sort out these wires now. Just sort out these wires. So yeah, they're actually not that bad on price. These cameras now as well. I've been going to want one for a while. Like ever since I got my ever since I got my PS5, I've always wanted a camera because that means I can use it and I can like do some video and live streaming with the camera. That's actually why I bought one. Because if I didn't buy one, then I wouldn't have been bothered to get one otherwise. That means I wouldn't have like been bothered to buy, you know, an actual camera. But I've kind of wanted one for a reason, because that means I can, use it, to use for streaming and that, and that's why I wanted one. So that's why. So that's the main reason. That one didn't take as long to unfold compared to the other one. But yeah, it's quite a long wire. So yep, there's the cable itself. So this cable will be plugged into the console. And then wherever I put my PlayStation 5, wherever it goes, wherever it goes, in my bedroom anyway, it'll be set up, ready to go, and I'll be able to use it every now and then. Now, just to let you know, I have done a whole unboxing on my PS5, so obviously because that was all last year. Something that I mentioned on that stream is about all the online. Now, I don't have online at the moment on the PlayStation because I haven't really had any time to get any online sorted out. So at this moment in time, I don't have online on it yet. So I'm going to try and get all that sorted out first, and then I'll be able to make an online account, and then that means I'll be able to add people who have PlayStation, and then that means I'll be able to play with friends online, and do online games and that. but yeah, at the moment, I just haven't had any time to sort that out yet. I haven't had any time. So yeah. So eventually, I will do that, but at the moment, like not quite yet because I haven't had any time. So yeah. So eventually, I will get all the online for the PlayStation. But just not at the moment until I've got it all and then I can set it all up. So that is the plan. But yeah, I'm happy that I've now got a camera because that means I can start using it now. For my for videoing and live streaming and that, and it'll go with the PlayStation itself. So yeah. What does it say on the back here? I didn't actually read out the back of this before I opened it, but it says here, personalise your gameplay sharing, up your game and step into the spotlight with smooth, sharp, full HD capture, 1080p HD capture, background remove tools, and built-in stand. So capture every unmissable moment in sharp, full HD picture quality. Take centre stage in your gameplay creations and set up quickly with a compact design that can be positioned above or below TVs. That's really cool. So yeah, it's got 1080p on this. So it's 1080p, taking photos. So 1080p photos, and also the video, and also you can do lots of videoing as well with it as well. So so taking photos means by taking photos of of me, because obviously the camera will be pointing at me. So that's what it'll be. So it'll be pointing at me. When I start using it. But I think this will be great for videoing and streaming when I do eventually stream on the PlayStation 5, which will be at some point. Yeah, it'll be at some point. At the moment, I just don't know when that will be. But yeah, eventually I will be streaming on it. And it will come up, whenever I do it. So, it might not be. I don't think it'll be this year. It might be next year. Because I might be spending half of the year not doing anything at all. So I want my bedroom back to normal. So, and at the moment it's not back to normal yet. So there might not be anything at all for now until it's all back to normal. So yeah. So yeah. So as I said, I don't know when it'll be back to normal, but I'm just gonna have to keep on waiting and see. So what I am gonna do with this is I am gonna stick it back in the box for now, anyway. And then when I get my PlayStation 5 out, I'm gonna when I start setting it all up, I'll get the camera out and I'll put it somewhere, and then it'll be part of my PlayStation 5 of the whole setup sort of thing. Yeah, so it's a pretty cool, decent camera, as you can see, and yeah, it's also HD as well, so that's pretty cool, isn't it? So yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's only for the 5. It's not for the 4, PlayStation 4. It's not for the 4. So yeah, so that's that. But yeah, So that is the camera. So let's have a look at the instructions now, and see if it's gonna tell us anything in here that we need to know. No, let's have a look then. Oh, just trumped. What side are we looking at here? Is it this side or is it this? What side are we looking at? I'm assuming is it this? Ah, yeah, it's this side. There we go. So, let's have a look. So it's just telling us safety reasons about it that we need to know. So, obviously, don't touch it on wet hands, obviously, which I won't do. Produce shock. Let's do with project. Produce ports. Material items. Yes. Cleaning. So if it gets like all muck on it, I can just clean it. If it gets any muck, which I'm assuming it won't get any muck on it. So yeah, put it there, look, in front of the TV. That's where it'll go. And then yeah, so it says top of the TV, so that's probably where it'll probably go. Well, you can either put it on front or top of the TV. It says on here. Obviously, with my TV's quite big. So my TV's quite big, so I think putting it on top of the TV, it might be too high. It might be too high on the top of it because it's quite big. So maybe putting it in front of the TV might be easier. Might be a lot easier. I don't actually think we'll have any problems with it. I don't think. If it does, obviously, then I'll take it back if there's any problems. But don't think there will be. But I think we'll have some fun times with this camera. I think we definitely will. Definitely when we do filming on it anyway. So I think we definitely will have some fun times with it. And see where it goes. Yeah. That's pretty much all the instructions. Yeah, that's it. That's everything that we need to know. Yeah, that side's just all the other language. We don't need to bother looking at that. Yeah, let's fold this back up now. It's going to take me ages to fold all that back up. Okay, you know what? I'll just leave it. That's gonna take me ages to fold all that back up. Just leave it like that. It's gonna take me ages to fold all that back up. But yeah, that's the camera. It's a pretty cool, decent camera. I really like it. So yeah, like I said, if it gets mucky or anything, then I can just clean it, but I don't think it will. I think we'll look after it pretty good, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, it's pretty decent, isn't it? So It is a bit similar compared to my webcam, but it's slightly different, a bit slightly different. But we can only use it on the PS5 because that's what it says on the box. So it's only required for PlayStation only, nothing else. Nothing else. Just PlayStation. And that's it. So I'm assuming that there will be some kind of setting when we do start using it. Because, yeah, because obviously to get to the camera it's going to be quite, difficult to get to it. So it probably will require some kind of setting that we will have to use. So obviously that's what we will have to use. So that's what we will do with it. And yeah. So that's what we will use for it. And yeah. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I don't really know whether there's all else to talk about. I think that might be it, guys. I can't actually really think of what else to talk about the camera. So obviously we'll be able to do some very, very, very good photos with us. Because obviously with the quality that it has on it, so there'll be some very, very, very good photos we'll definitely be using with it. But yeah, I think it will go down as a success. And I think we'll do very well with this camera. And I'm looking forward to seeing what else, brings to this camera, and see what it's like. So I think we will definitely have some fun times with it. Yeah, I think we definitely will. But yeah, apart from that, I don't actually think there's a lot else to talk about. I think that might be it. I've kind of run out of things to say. Because at the moment we are not going to be using it yet because we're not at the moment. So that's why I'm going to put it back in the box. And because obviously at the moment we're not using it. So I'll put it back in the box. Put it back in there. And then yeah, eventually when it gets used, then I will take it back out, and then use it when I need to use it. But yeah, it's good I've now got a camera, which is pretty cool. And then obviously I can use it whenever that is. So yeah. So yeah, that's it, guys. I've talked everything about it. And yeah, that's it. That's everything I've talked about. So I'll definitely look up some other things you can do with it, you know, before I get started with it, because I'm going to be really, really new to it. So I will have to have a look at other things about it, and see if there's any more any other good use about it. So I will of course have a look and see if there's all else. But yeah, it's a decent camera, and I think it's pretty cool. And that means we can use it whenever we use it when we go on the PlayStation. And it'll be decent to use. So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I don't actually think there's a lot else to talk about. I think that might be it. I don't actually think there's a lot else to talk about. I think I've explained everything that I've had to say. So hopefully you did enjoy this unboxing. So yeah, that's what's going to be coming up next. That's what we've got left, as you can see there. So they will all be coming up in the next couple of hours. So the next thing that we're doing is the graphics cards. That's what will be coming up next. And that's quite an important one, because I've got a lot to say about them. So there'll be a lot explained about them, by the way, because I do have a lot to talk about them. So they will all be coming up in the next one when they come. So please stay tuned for them coming up. Yeah, there's not just one, by the way. There's two graphics cards. There's not just one. There's two. And it's handy that I've got two of them. So, yeah. So, yeah, so they will be coming up next. So, yeah, I've run out of things to say. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the stream on a bit longer. I said I was going to make it about I said I was going to do it about 40 minutes. So yeah, there's only about 10 minutes of it left, I think. Yeah, 10 minutes left of it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the camera in front of me here, and I'm going to let you guys look at that for the next 10 minutes and see what you think, and then I will call it an end. So yeah. Anyway, that's me done. So I will see you all in the next unboxing.